One ordinary morning begins like any other, quiet and predictable. People wake up, prepare for their day, and move through their routines without expecting anything unusual. Conversations begin normally, with polite words, small talk, and familiar habits of saying what feels right, rather than what is truly being thought. But within moments, something changes in a way no one can see at first. As people interact, they begin to notice something strange. Thoughts that were meant to stay private start becoming visible, not through words, but through an unexplainable awareness. A person looks at someone and suddenly understands exactly what they are thinking, not just simple ideas, but real, unfiltered thoughts. At first, it feels confusing, almost like a coincidence. But as it happens again and again, the realization spreads. People are no longer able to hide what is in their minds. Every hidden opinion, every silent judgment, every unspoken feeling is now completely exposed. News begins spreading quickly through television and radio as experts confirm the phenomenon. For one day, every human can read the thoughts of others. The reaction is immediate and intense. At first, many people are shocked. Conversations become awkward, as individuals realize that what they think cannot be hidden anymore. A simple interaction suddenly carries much more weight because every thought behind it is revealed. In workplaces, employees quickly discover what their colleagues truly think about each other. Professional behavior begins to break down as hidden frustrations and opinions surface instantly. In friendships, people start realizing that some relationships were built on polite words rather than genuine connection. Some friendships become stronger because the honesty brings clarity, while others begin to fall apart under the pressure of truth. As the hours pass, the effect becomes overwhelming. In public places, the constant flow of thoughts creates an environment that feels crowded and intense. People try to avoid eye contact, hoping to reduce the number of thoughts they receive from others, but it becomes nearly impossible. The mind is filled not only with personal thoughts, but also with the thoughts of everyone nearby. Some individuals begin feeling anxious because they cannot escape the constant awareness of what others are thinking. At the same time, something unexpected begins to happen. Without the ability to hide thoughts, some people begin to feel a strange sense of honesty and connection. Conversations become more direct. There is less pretending, less guessing, and fewer misunderstandings. In some cases, problems that would normally take weeks to discuss are resolved quickly because both sides already understand each other completely. However, not all outcomes are positive. Deeper issues begin to surface. Secrets that were never meant to be shared are now impossible to hide. Trust is tested in ways no one expected. Relationships face moments of tension as people confront truths they were not ready to hear. The world begins to feel emotionally heavier as the day continues. By the afternoon, many people choose to isolate themselves, seeking quiet places away from others in order to reduce the overwhelming experience. Cities become less crowded as individuals stay indoors or avoid large gatherings. Communication shifts in unusual ways as people realize that spoken words are no longer the main form of interaction. As evening approaches, the intensity begins to wear on everyone. The constant exposure to unfiltered thoughts becomes exhausting. Even though the body itself is not physically tired, people begin to appreciate something they had always taken for granted: the ability to keep certain thoughts private. Finally, as the day comes to an end, the effect slowly disappears. The ability to read minds fades away, and silence returns to people's thoughts. Conversations return to normal, but they feel different now. Many people hesitate before speaking, aware of how much they had revealed without words. Some relationships are stronger because of the honesty, while others are left uncertain and fragile. The world returns to its usual state, where thoughts are once again hidden behind words. Yet the experience leaves a lasting impact. People begin to understand that privacy is not just about hiding things, but about protecting balance in human interaction. The day without mental boundaries showed both the power and the danger of complete honesty. And as life continues, one question remains quietly in the minds of many. If everyone could truly know what others think, would it bring people closer together or slowly push them apart?